What up, everybody? It's your boy Hames. And guys, we are back with another podcast. To everybody out there, I hope y'all are having a great Thursday thus far. We're just one more day away, guys, from getting into the weekend. To those of you out there who actually either, depending on your schedule, whether it was like an A, B week thing, to those that are actually in school, to everybody out there, as always, stay safe, stay healthy, and continue to work hard and continue to push towards your guys' goals and dreams, both to the youngins and of course to the people already as an adult and trying to climb and get over other obstacles new just to further take themselves to the next level. But guys, about to get into something a little bit interesting. Atari just crashed the PS5 party with a brand new console. The PS5 launches now in a mere matter of weeks, with the next-gen gaming console hitting stores' shelves in November 2020. However, there's another new games console launching in November this year too. And this one comes with access to more than 100 games included. That new console is the Atari VCS, a new version of the classic Atari VCS, and it is launching this November alongside the PlayStation 5. Unlike the original Atari VCS though, which went first on sale in 1977, the new Atari VCS comes with a raft of new tech, make it 220 ready, including an AMD Ryzen CPU, AMD Radeon GPU, and an 8GB of RAM, expandable too, by the way, that could pump the games out in 4K HDR resolution. The Atari VCS also comes with a USB 3.0, HDMI, and Ethernet port for wired connections, as well as Wi-Fi and Bluetooth for wireless connectivity. The Atari VCS improvements over the original console also include the addition of an Atari modern controller, which differs to the also on offer Atari Classic joystick and supplying a modern Xbox controller shaped pad to game with. Interestingly though, the Atari VCS differs from a standard games console in the fact that it offers a dedicated PC mode. This means that you can install a secondary operating system like Windows on a bootable external USB and use the VCS as a home computer too. In terms of operating system for the game console, the Atari VCS uses a Linux OS and comes pre-installed with tons of classic Atari retro games, as well as current titles from a range of studios. In addition, the Atari VCS also has a custom storefront that allows users to download additional video games and applications, including video streaming apps, music players, and web browsers. The Atari VCS is available for pre-order now for $389.99 directly from Atari and can be picked up in 3 different colorways, including black walnut, onyx, black, and carbon gold. So guys, what is your thoughts on that? To all my people out there who love a good old classic console, if you're still out there trying to collect as many as you can. For me personally, I actually still have my PlayStation 3. I still got my Nintendo 64. I'm going to see if I can try to sit here and get my hands on a Wii U. And of course, guys, if your boy can get a Sega Genesis, I'd be cool with that. But I think that's going to be pretty cool with what they're trying to do too with the console, because on one hand, the console's already coming with over 100 of classic games, but also it looks like Atari is also still in the works of putting out other titles. Don't know if it's necessarily they're going to still do it in the same retrospect just to keep that old classic, old school version of gaming experience, or if in fact they're actually going to take it to the next level and actually try to do it on par with PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X. If they do, then you're definitely going to give PS5 a run for its money. But I think even now they're giving people a run for their money just simply because of the fact that it's already starting out it's already at like $389. You can't beat that. You can also install a different operating system on there, which is pretty cool. You basically got not only a gaming engine, but you basically got yourself a PC too. It's almost like you have almost like a miniature version of a gaming PC. Now, it showed that it had like 8GB of RAM, and they said, of course, you can install more on it. I don't know as far as like how deep you can really expand on it, as far as like really to give it the full space that you need. And also like the frame rate and stuff like that too. We also have to take into consideration, especially if you're going to try to keep up with, the latest consoles or the future consoles that are coming up. But I still think all in all, though, that is still something interesting to check out. And if it can give people just a little bit of an edge, even to a point where you can basically install like other apps, streaming apps. So that means you could basically stream off the system in and of itself. That's a win too. And if it's basically run on PC, Windows, I think in some ways it's basically like a small power, to me, like a small power PC, even a small power gaming PC. You could probably get away with honestly a few things with that until you can afford to build yourself a gaming PC. So I think honestly, Atari, for them to come out of nowhere with this, I think that was pretty cool. And I think that they're going to basically give these consoles right now a run for their money. Will they be able to play the exclusives? Of course, like what the PS5 is offering. No, but at the same time, you will still have opportunities to get a lot of the other gaming titles and stuff that comes out. And then, of course, we already know most of the exclusive and any other titles for that matter on both these consoles, usually they're released on Steam. So it also gives everybody like an opportunity to sit here and get a chance to actually get themselves one of these games. So I wouldn't sleep on Atari. If you can get that, that'd definitely be good. And then anybody out there too, I don't know, as a little kicker, they've been having a lot of surges lately on Best Buy. At least I saw that on Best Buy. I know they also have it on Walmart, but they've also been left and right, selling out with the Nintendo Switch, and they got it at a good price. Now, to anybody out there, if you can afford it right out of pocket, boom, it's $299. If you want to get something that's smaller, then you can always get the Switch Lite. Now, the only difference between the two, if anybody's asking what's the difference, with the original Switch, of course, you can actually basically connect it to your TV, so you can also get both outdoor gaming experience, but you can also get indoor. If you don't necessarily always want to look at your handheld so much, you could hook the bad boy up to your TV and boom, you got it on big screen. With the Switch Lite, you cannot do that. But if you're concerned on prices, I would strongly recommend go ahead and taking a look at the Lite. Or, hey, if you want to throw in another option, you can go right on ahead and get yourself the Atari. So they're definitely knocking out some good sales and stuff in between. And also, if you can't even afford it, or let's say you still want to get it, but you can't afford it, they do offer at Best Buy the credit card. So to anybody out there, hey, if you want to get your hands on it, it's good. Just make sure you keep up with the payments. So that way it doesn't incur interest or as much interest, and you can knock it out sooner. But guys, that's just my thoughts and that's my rants. I hope you guys appreciate this podcast. To everybody out there, I saw the views going up. Thank you so much for tuning in each and every day this past week. We're definitely going to keep it growing strong. We're going to keep it growing hard. Pause. But we're definitely going to keep things going, guys, for everybody out there. As always, guys, you can find me also on streaming. I'm streaming on YouTube / upload on YouTube Monday through Friday at 6 p.m. Eastern time. And I go live on Twitch at 8 p.m. Eastern time. To everybody, I apologize yesterday for not being able to stream. As soon as your boy got home, I was actually a little halfway through work. I was already getting a migraine. I wasn't feeling good, but your boy's feeling a lot better. So guys, definitely tune in later today to see what we got coming out here. But with that being said, everybody, this is your boy Heem's Cast Gamer sign off of another podcast. To everybody out there, peace. Till the next one.